Welcome everyone, it is time to finish up the Mix Match Challenge. We're going to be doing the semis and the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. I've just decided to do the semis and the finals all in this stream because I just think it would be a lot easier instead of me just doing the semis in one stream and then the finals in the next stream, because, you know, because I just think it would be a hell of a lot easier. So I'm just going to wait a bit before I start. Hello Kevin, how do I feel about Hit Row going to SmackDown? Not a fan, to be completely honest. I'm not a fan of Hit Row. I personally don't even think they're even ready for the main roster. I personally believe they're not even ready. To me, they don't look ready. Especially B-Fab. Especially B-Fab. She is not ready at all. Considering how sloppy and how sloppy she is, she's going to have horrible matches on SmackDown. So anyway, let's begin round 2 with Charlotte and Andrade facing Alexa Bliss and Zach Gibson. This is going to be good. How is Austin Theory ready? And also, I believe, and I always thought that Vince was bringing up people, you know, who've been there for a long time. Austin Theory hasn't really been in NXT for long. He's only been there for like about a year. So is Hit Row. They haven't even been there for a year. They've only been together for about a few months. I always believed Vince was bringing up those who were deemed ready, like ones who've been there for years, like Johnny Gargano, like Candice LeRae, like Ciampa, like Ember Moon. I thought he was going for the ones that have been there for ages, not the one. Like, yeah, Dakota Kai's been there for ages. Yes, Aaliyah's been there for ages. Yes, they make sense. Yes, Aaliyah and Dakota Kai make sense because they've been there for ages. And I was right. Roman Reigns staying put on SmackDown. I knew he was staying. Charlotte being on SmackDown. Well, I think her and Becky are most likely trading belts. I think Becky's going to retain at Crown Jewel. I think Becky's going to win at Crown Jewel. She's going to pin Bianca Belair, and then they're going to switch titles, and I think Charlotte's going to start a feud with Sasha Banks. That's what I think what they're going to do. So here we go. It's time for the first match of the semi-finals. Alexa Bliss and Zach Gibson. Well, the Usos are going to be drafted in round 2, so I'm very interested to see what happens there. I don't think the Usos are moving. They're only doing what they did on SmackDown was just for the drama and for the suspense that the Usos are going to move. They're not going to move. It's only for the drama and the suspense that they might move. Paul Heyman is in hot water right now as well. And here comes Zach Gibson, the grizzled young veteran, Zach Gibson. And Alexa Bliss managed to get past Keith Lee and Mia Yim. Many believed that they didn't have what it takes to get past them, but you know, will they be able to get past the duo of Charlotte Flair and Andrade? Edge on Raw. Good. He can go to Raw. Good. He can go to Monday Night Raw. At least he's not going to be. At least he's not. It's time. I wish. Good. He can go to Raw. I want Edge to put over the future of WWE. Makes sense. Big E by himself on Raw. Yes, it does make sense. I knew Roman and Big E weren't moving. Roman and Big E changing brands just made zero sense. And remember that Tom Colohue, he said Vince favors Fox. And you can clearly see with Charlotte Flair now being there. You can clearly see it. Clear as day, he clearly is favoring them. Whoever wins at Crown Jewel for the SmackDown Women's Championship is more than likely going to be on Raw. And I think Becky is going to retain. I think Becky will retain, pinning Bianca to move her over to Raw. That's what I think what's going to happen. And it sucks that they put that match on Crown Jewel because I'm going to be asleep. That's probably the only match I would want to watch. Well, I think they should have just did the Bloodline and the New Day as one selection, in my opinion. I thought people wanted the New Day to split up. I thought people wanted the New Day to split up, but now all of a sudden, now they start splitting them up. Now it's becoming an issue. Well, that's typical. That's typical fans 101. They want something, and then when it happens, they complain about it. So here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at this. Yes. These ladies are still damaged goods after their previous encounters. I forgot about that. I forgot I left the damage on. I don't think they will. I don't think they'll make the same mistakes again. I think they'll generally do another... I think they'll generally do a feud with them this time. Oh, Charlotte went for the knee. Alexa Bliss able to roll out of the way. Oh, nice reversal there by Flair. Remember, all these superstars are still heavily damaged after their previous matches, so everybody is heading into these matches at a disadvantage, and Alexa Bliss managing to kick out. Yes, all these superstars are still very heavily damaged from their previous encounters. They have had time to rest. They have had time to rest and recover, but obviously not enough. So Alexa Bliss now has Charlotte Flair upside down. Remember, Alexa Bliss's history, she has never been able to defeat Charlotte Flair in any capacity. Never by pinfall, never by submission. Yeah, Alexa Bliss has never been able, to score a win over the Queen. Will that change tonight? And Alexa Bliss kicks out again. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He did say the Queen of the Ring was definitely going to happen. And the King of the Ring is happening too. And now look at Zach Gibson. I don't think they should pin Sasha Banks. Even if it is Tom's opinion, I don't think they should pin Sasha Banks. What I think makes the most sense is that Becky retains the SmackDown Women's title and then just move Becky Lynch over to Raw. Becky Lynch and Bayley are definitely moving to Raw. The original draft that I speculated was going to happen actually did happen. Because I originally said Charlotte and Sasha to SmackDown and Becky and Bayley to Raw. And because Charlotte retained, I totally thought, oh, okay, so I guess everything is going to be different. But no, everything still happened the exact same way. Now, Alexa's having surgery, so there would have been no point in having Alexa Bliss win the title and then immediately drop it the next day due to surgery. I'm just saying, there would have been no point to it. No point to it. So I just think it would have... But what they should have done is that they should have had, the open challenge. They should have had the open challenge and then Charlotte lost the open challenge. But who would have wanted to see Doudrop as the champion? That's what I believe they could have done, but they didn't. We'll just see what they do. We'll just see what WWE does. Let's just be patient and let's just wait and see what they do. Oh, Charlotte Flair looking for the... Well, if her name was Piper Niven, then I'd say, yeah, give her the belt. But because her name's not Piper Niven, yeah, no thanks. And, the Queen's boot right to the face to Alexa Bliss. That could very well do it. Oh, and Zach Gibson. And Zach Gibson saving Alexa Bliss. Oh, and now Alexa Bliss. Oh, Alexa Bliss with the comeback. And Alexa Bliss. Oh, man, insult to injury. Into the cover. That could do it. Oh, Andrade making the save. Andrade saving Charlotte. And now, DDT! Alexa Bliss with the DDT on the Queen! And Alexa and Zach Gibson go to the finals! Wow, Alexa Bliss and Zach Gibson move to the finals. Alexa Bliss pins Charlotte Flair. I'll tell you later. Do you see the Usos going to Raw? Nope, I don't. Zach Gibson and Alexa Bliss have won. They will be going to the finals. Alexa Bliss can finally put that behind her. Alexa Bliss has finally pinned Charlotte Flair. I'm not eligible for the draft, unfortunately. I'm not eligible. I'm not a superstar. And now we're about to find out who are Alexa Bliss and Zach Gibson about to face. Will they face the day one glow of Naomi and Jimmy Uso? Or will they face Sasha Banks and Randy Orton? You happy Rhea and Randy are still on Raw? Randy was always going to stay on Raw because Randy was always going to stay on Raw. I know Tony Storm got engaged. You're telling me things I already know, Sean. I'm not trying to be rude here, but you make it sound like I live under a rock or something. I know Tony got engaged. And it's time to feel the glow. Comes Naomi. And also Brock Lesnar just confirmed he's a free agent, so he's not going to be drafted anywhere. So he will go to any brand he wants. The Bloodline's Glow Queen. And here comes Jimmy Uso. We'll see what happens on Raw. I still think maybe AJ Styles could move. Save Charlotte versus Sasha for WrestleMania? Yeah, I say save it for WrestleMania. And do Charlotte versus Naomi. Yeah, I'd love to see Charlotte and Naomi face each other. They haven't really had a lot of matches with each other. I'd love to see those two have a little bit of a feud. But right now, Naomi's in a feud with Sonya Deville. And it's boss time! Here comes the boss! The boss, Sasha Banks. Remember, the winner of this mixed match tournament will receive championship opportunities. Yes, the championship opportunities will be handed to the winner. Sasha Banks could very well get a shot at Billie Kay and the SmackDown Women's Championship. Yep, for the first time ever, all 4 members of the Horsewomen are on the same show, but that ain't gonna last long. On Raw next week, Becky and Bayley are gonna be drafted to Raw. And here comes Sasha's partner, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. Nah, I'm not shocked that Keith didn't move. I'm not shocked. I knew they'd keep. I knew he'd stay. Hello, Michael. Who do I see walking out SmackDown Women's Champion at Crown Jewel? I was just talking about that. I think Becky is going to retain, pinning Bianca, and Becky and Charlotte are going to swap belts. That's what I think is going to happen. And Becky is going to get drafted over to Raw. Since Bianca Belair has already moved to Raw, I see Becky also moving to Raw. And Sasha is going to stay on SmackDown, possibly start a feud with Charlotte Flair, But I wouldn't be against them teaming up either. But I wouldn't be against Charlotte and Sasha teaming up either. Because I think that's a dream team of mine. Sasha and Charlotte. That's always been a dream team of mine. And here we go. Naomi and Sasha Banks starting here. Street Profits are moving to Raw. Yep, it is obvious. I hope SmackDown get like the Viking Raiders and T-Bar and Mace. Because I think a new fresh division might help. A new fresh tag team division could very well help SmackDown in the long run. Naomi going up. Oh, look out! Oh, man! Massive splash to the outside. A massive splash to the outside, and Sasha Banks goes head first. The boss just being bossed around by Naomi. Man, Sasha Banks is hurt. She is down. Sasha Banks is hurt. And here comes Jimmy Uso and Randy Orton going at it. How do I feel about Austin Theory going to Raw? I don't think he's ready. I personally don't think he's ready. Same thing with Hit Row. I think Theory and Hit Row are not ready. And also, I thought Vince McMahon was moving people who have been in NXT for a long time. Like Aaliyah, Dakota Kai. I thought he was moving all the ones that have been there for a long time. Like Johnny Gargano and all that. Candice and the ones that have just been there for a long time. I thought that was the whole point of NXT 2.0. To move all the people that have been there for a long time. I know Johnny doesn't want to come up. I know Johnny and Ciampa don't want to come up. I know that's very obvious. Oh, super kick right to the chest. No, they won't. God help me if God help us if they do become SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Randy Orton and Jimmy Uso now. Randy Orton fighting back. Oh, Randy Orton and Jimmy Uso. That was the whole point of NXT 2.0. It was to stop people from it was to stop wrestlers from declining their call-ups. Oh, man, a massive exploder suplex by Randy Orton, and now here comes Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks and Naomi now back at it here. Sasha Banks just recovered from the beatdown that Naomi gave her. Oh, look out. And now the Afterglow kicks to the boss. The boss goes down. The Afterglow kicks. And Sasha kicks out. Oh, look out. Oh. Naomi was looking for the Slayo mission. And now Sasha Banks grabs Naomi. Guillotine. And Jimmy Uso once again being very interferent. Yes, Jimmy Uso interfering. Sasha Banks for the running bulldog to Naomi. Oh, Naomi rolls out. Naomi very smart to roll out. And now Naomi, hanging Sasha up. Sasha gets hung up. Well, that's Sasha's own fault for for posing and taunting. Well, that's Sasha for you. She's the boss. That's Sasha for you. And look at this. And now Sasha with a Hadaka. Oh man. Naomi with a reversal. Naomi and Sasha are just absolutely killing it in the ring together. Northern Light suplex. Sasha kicks out. Yeah, these two are absolutely killing it together in the ring. And now Naomi. Oh, dropping Sasha on her head. Dropping Sasha on her head. This could very well be it. And Sasha kicks out again. Sasha staying in it. Oh, man. Scorpion death drop. And Sasha Banks with a Shining Wizard. Sasha Banks with a Shining Wizard. And now Sasha with a Russian leg sweep. Taking down Naomi. Sasha Banks is building a lot of momentum here. Sasha Banks and Naomi absolutely destroying each other. This has been an excellent matchup here at the Mixed Match Challenge. Sasha Banks with the bankrupt. The bankrupt connecting. Sasha Banks didn't go for the cover after the bankrupt. Now she goes into the cover. And Naomi kicks out again. Absolutely not. She is not ready. Oh, look out. Bank statement. The bank statement on Naomi. And Naomi taps out to the bank statement. Sasha Banks and Randy Orton are going to the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. Wow, this is going to be awesome. We've got ourselves a massive final here in the Mixed Match Challenge. Sasha Banks and Randy Orton will face Alexa Bliss and Zach Gibson. Oh, this is going to be a hell of a final. Yeah, B-Fab's only had like 2 matches. She's like, her win-loss record is basically 50-50. She's won 1 match and lost a match. I'm surprised they didn't do the Raw gets 3 picks, SmackDown gets 2 picks, unless they do that on Raw. I honestly don't think they. I honestly don't think they are going to be doing that. Why would they even do that? Why even do that? That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm starting to think Carmella might not move, considering they're still continuing her feud with Liv Morgan. No rest for the weary for these 2 teams. They haven't got much time. They haven't got much rest time. So here we go. This is the finals. The winning team here will receive a championship match, and also they'll be crowned the winners of the Season 3 Mixed Match Challenge. Well, they didn't do that on SmackDown, so they won't do it on Raw. And also, that's a little bit unfair. Oh, and I've always considered that unfair. If Raw gets 3 picks, then SmackDown should be allowed to get 3 picks. So here we go, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. Sasha Banks and Randy Orton, Alexa Bliss and Zach Gibson don't have a lot of time to recover. They've got to head right back out to the ring for the finals. I could very well. And that's why I think, and I personally think Raw is gonna keep Alexa Bliss. I personally think Alexa is gonna stay on Raw. Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, Bayley are gonna be the main four names. Are going to be like the main four names, and they're probably going to keep Doudrop, Eva Marie, Nia, Shayna, and I think from who they will gain from Raw, I could see them gaining Tony and Shotzi and Tegan. I think those are probably the women from SmackDown they'll probably gain onto Raw. But as for the men, I think maybe they could get the Alpha Academy, maybe Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz, maybe Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke and Priest could switch. You know, many believe they could, many have said they could be switching, so I think Dakota goes to SmackDown, and I think Mia Yim goes to Raw. That's what I think. And I also think Raw will get, like, Aaliyah as well. And I think Raw will probably get Aaliyah. Does Xia Li get called up? That I can't tell you. Even if she does, where would you want her? Even if she does get called up, where would she even fit in? What about Asuka? I think Asuka could move. I think Asuka stays. Either Asuka moves to SmackDown, which I think she will, or they keep her on Raw for star power. I think keeping Asuka on Raw for star power could be good considering SmackDown has Sasha and Charlotte. Them two alone is star power for SmackDown. And a part of me kind of figured Charlotte was going to go to SmackDown, because I kind of thought, Fox would want Charlotte Flair. Fox would want her. That's why I believed she was going to lose. That's why I believed she was going to lose to Alexa Bliss. Because I was like, I could see Fox wanting her. I always personally believed if Charlotte was going to move, it would have made sense for her to lose the belt. But if it wasn't going to be to Alexa, then it should have been in that open challenge. That's why I think a lot of us believed she was definitely staying. I think what they should do is that they have Charlotte do another open challenge. This is what I think they can do. Either they have Charlotte do another open challenge and she loses the title, cementing that losing the title could very well mean, her losing the title confirms her move. But also, reports have stated that Becky and Charlotte are going to be switching belts. So maybe they're just going to keep the belt on Charlotte until after Crown Jewel. There's the tag, and there's the tag. Well, Zach Gibson's got to get in the ring. Oh, look out. Oh, man. Look at Alexa Bliss just sleeping on the floor. There's the tag back in. And now Sasha with a double knees right to the face of Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss just wasn't moving. Oh, look at this. Sasha Banks has Alexa Bliss up. What does Sasha have in store for the goddess? Oh, man. Shoulder first. Which I think is kind of silly, if you ask me. Which I think that's kind of silly. Oh, there's the code red. Code red by Alexa Bliss, which I think is kind of silly. Bring back Cesaro and Sheamus. Yeah, I liked the bar. I wouldn't mind the bar getting back together. Especially to help the tag team division. Yes, I believe that too. But also, technically they're not going to be split up until after Crown Jewel. Oh man, Alexa Bliss with the elbow shot right to the face. Down goes the boss. And Sasha manages to kick out. Sasha kicking out. Oh, Sasha with a kick to the midsection. Oh, and there's the bankrupt. That could be it for Alexa. Oh, and Alexa kicking out. Alexa Bliss kicking out. Look at Sasha getting in getting in Zach Gibson's face. And look at this. Oh, the boss taking out Zach Gibson. What the hell did she do that for? Oh, and Alexa Bliss with a kick right to the face. And Alexa Bliss just like that. And now Alexa Bliss turns this around into her favor. The abdominal stretch locked in. And Sasha Banks breaks free of the submission. Oh, Alexa Bliss with a leg sweep. Nice move by Alexa Bliss, going for the legs. Going for a leg sweep. Sasha and Alexa now tearing things up. And, oh, bank statement! There it is, bank statement! Is the goddess about to tap? Oh, and Zach Gibson getting in the ring. No, I just made it more interesting. No, I made it more interesting by having them still have damage despite them just... No, I'm just making it interesting by keeping them with heavy damage. It makes the matches more interesting. Alexa, oh my god. And Sasha Banks goes up top. Frog splash! That could do it here. Oh, and Alexa just in time kicking out. Just in the nick of time, Alexa Bliss kicked out. And considering they're wrestling each other back to back, it just makes sense for the damage to still be there. Suplex. And now Alexa Bliss from behind. Oh! And now the boss fired up. Sasha Banks taking down Alexa. Oh, and Alexa with a quick counter. Alexa Bliss with a quick thinking there, and code red to Sasha Banks. And now Alexa lifting Sasha back up to her level, and a drop kick. The boss in trouble, and now the insult to injury. The insult to injury could very well spell the end for Alexa Bliss. Could very well spell the end for Sasha Banks, I mean. And now Alexa. And now kick to the midsection. Oh, the DDT. DDT. Oh, and Sasha just kicked out. Wow, Sasha kicked out. Sasha just kicked out of the DDT. Oh, bankrupt! The bankrupt! Cover! Oh, and Alexa just barely got the shoulders up. And Sasha and Alexa absolutely killing it. These two ladies are just tearing each other apart. That's what the Mixed Match Challenge is all about. The winning team here will receive a future championship match. Alexa Bliss able to reverse, but Randy Orton tagging himself in the match. And now Zach Gibson. Oh, the power bomb to Orton. And now the men finally going to do. Finally the men are going to do some damage. Zach Gibson and Randy Orton. What does Zach Gibson have in store for the Viper? Nothing, because Randy Orton was able to reverse. And now Randy Orton with a... Oh, went for a clothesline. Oh, look out. Oh, man, nice suplex. Zach Gibson trying to get the upper hand. And now Randy Orton. Oh, look at this. Randy Orton now has Zach Gibson right where he wants him. Oh, the DDT. That is what you call vintage Randy Orton right there. Exactly. That is what you call vintage Randy Orton. Strike right to the face. And now Zach Gibson. Going. Oh, it snap suplex. And there's the tag. And now Sasha Banks has got to enter the fray here. And Sasha Banks has now got to enter the ring. And now the Goddess and the Boss once again going to go to work on each other. And now Sasha Banks climbs up. Oh, Meteora off the top. Man, Alexa Bliss just got flattened from that Meteora. That could very well do it. Oh, man, again, that was close. Very close. Sasha with a chop to the chest. And Alexa with a suplex. There's the tag. Sasha Banks is down. Alexa Bliss now has the advantage. Oh, Randy was looking for the RKO. But Zach Gibson with a brainbuster. Gibson with a brainbuster. Looking to pin Randy Orton here, and a kick out at 2. Zach Gibson has the advantage here. Yes, he does. He's got the advantage. Many people believe Alexa Bliss is carrying Zach Gibson throughout this whole tournament. Oh, Randy Orton with a kick right to the face. Sasha Banks back up. She's back up on her feet 100%. Well, he doesn't have to. Nakamura doesn't have to win King of the Ring. It's no rule that he has to win. Oh, there's the RKO! And Randy Orton with an RKO to Zach Gibson. And now Sasha and Alexa back at it. Randy Orton tagging Sasha in, but Sasha might not be 100%. Neither of these competitors, all these competitors have been going through grueling matches after grueling matchup, grueling match after grueling match, insult to injury to the Boss. That could very well be it here. And look at that. Randy Orton just pulling Alexa Bliss off. And Alexa Bliss climbing up. The DDT didn't work. Oh, senton off the top. Oh, clothesline. Now what? Now what is Alexa going to do? Alexa Bliss is wasting valuable time here. She could have put Sasha away. Oh! Good night, Sasha. Good night. That elbow strike is a very devastating move. Sasha Banks might be out of it after that. Oh, but Sasha Banks still has life left in her. And now Alexa Bliss with the code red. With the code red. Alexa Bliss still Sasha still showing signs of life. Clothesline. Oh, takes out Gibson. I think this is over. She just takes it. She takes out Gibson. Oh, went for the bankrupt. And DDT. Goddess DDT. Goddess DDT to Sasha. And Alexa and Gibson have won. Wow. Alexa Bliss and Zach Gibson have won the Mixed Match Challenge. Wow. No, this is going to be the last stream for the day. Wow. And it's over. Alexa Bliss and Zach Gibson have stunned the world. They are the Season 3 Mixed Match Challenge winners. So that means the grizzled young veterans and Alexa Bliss have now earned the right for championship gold. Wow, what a tournament and what a brawl. And that concludes the Mixed Match Challenge for Season 5 of Universe Mode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.